John Mikel Obi was so good. Was so good. He was a special type of midfielder in my opinion, with respect to the type of midfielders that Nigeria usually would produce, like your Osinjejo Okocha with his flair, his skill, your Sunday Olise with his ball distribution, his thunderous shot, his passion. Wonderful player, don't get me wrong. But John Mikel Obi was so good. Remember when he made his move from Linus Low to Chelsea? We know all the talk about that he will almost join Manchester United, but ended up coming to Chelsea and was converted by Jose Mourinho from the 10 um, to more of a deep line playmaker slash central defensive midfielder. And it's so good. Now, everyone's talking about Rodri, like I said in the previous video, you can check that out. Everyone talks about Rodri, how good Rodri is. That made me think to myself, I said, what is it that Rodri actually does? What does Rodri actually do, that makes everyone love him? People don't talk about his lack of goals. They don't talk about his lack of assists. Same thing with the player like Busquets. They don't talk about their goals or their lack of assists. But they say you have to look deeply at what they do. Look closely at what they do. Eye test and you see what they're all about. And this applies to John Mikel Obi as well. He was so good. Good on the ball, press resistant, able to shield the defense, could pick out those line breaking passes, glide past players from that central defensive midfield role. He was such an outstanding player. And in this video, I'll be reacting to, some of his skills, flicks, tricks, and ability on the ball. So join me, sit back, have some popcorn if you will, and just let's react to this video together. So in a minute, I will just pop here and I'll just pop here 1 minute. Just pop here. I'll be on screen. And I'll go in here 1 minute now. Go here. And now let's go. And you can see, immediately we see what it was all about. Good strength, good close control. Look at the footwork there. You can see goal. But goals were not a strong point, but look at it. So tell me, does Rodri do this better? Does Busquets do this better? Look at, there we go. Look at strength on the ball. And then he made it look so easy. John Mikel Obi was such a special player, in my opinion. Such a special player, ahead of his time, I think, because you don't see so many players like him, although there was Busquets, I think, in and around this time. And the praise that the players like Busquets get, the praise that people like Rodri, would get. There we go. Nifty footwork. There we go again. Number 12, John Mikel Obi. There we go. The ball. Whoop. You can get the ball. I'm gone. Just control. Drops it off. Oh. It was such a fantastic player, John Mikel Obi. Such a fantastic player, in my opinion. A fantastic player. Watch him go. Kind of control. Does Rodri do more than this? That's the question I'm asking. Your Rodris, your Busquets, do they do more than this? I know you say, Ugo is your Nigerian persuasion, your Nigerian ways, your Nigerian heritage. That's why you're talking about Mikel this way. But you can see with your own eyes. With your own eyes, you can see it. With your own eyes, you can see it. And shout out to this channel, CV TV, Chelsea Videos TV. Check out their videos because they do some amazing clips. You can check out and see what they do. Mikel Obi, once again, there we go. Look at it. Goes past the man. There we go. This is a thing that people took for granted. People took for granted. Until we pass side to side, but for Nigeria, here we go. Whoop. Let's control in front of the guy, and it's gone. There we go. Once again, he was skillful as well because he was meant to be a number 10. Who was meant to be a number 10, but Jose Mourinho flipped the script and turned him into a central defensive midfielder. Here we go. So comfortable on the ball. So comfortable on the ball. There we go. There we go. So tell me, what does Rodri do that surpasses this? There we go. Gets the ball, wins it cleanly. There we go. Change direction, drops it. There you go. He scores a goal for playing for Nigeria. I think it was to be the AFCON, I think. It was AFCON, I think he led Nigeria. I think it was the captain that won the AFCON for Nigeria. Yeah. Look at it. Mikel Obi. And it's gone. Whoop, there we go. Easy peasy. Just little touches that you don't take for we take for granted. Little touch, round the man, he goes. Mikel Obi, special player for me, special player. Obviously, not a Ronaldinho type. He wasn't a Ronaldinho type player, glide past 10 players, but defensive shield, tenacious tackles, and nifty, very nifty, skillful on the ball, man. All these technical dribbles, he had that in his bag for days in his bag, man. There we go. Mikel Obi. Too good, man. Too good, 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 too good. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and tell me what other player you would like to see me react to. I've done a reaction for Victor Osimhen. You can check that out on the channel. A reaction for Ademola Lookman. You can check that out as well. So I'm thinking of Victor Boniface, maybe, just maybe. Okay, Mikel again. Still so good, so good. Easy wins the ball. Easily winning the ball. And this thing he does where he just touches the ball and Mikel Obi, too good, my brother. Too good, too good, too good, too good, too good, too good, too good. That's one of the reasons I talk about this channel, right? To create positive narratives, not to create falsehoods or to talk about things that didn't happen, but highlight things that happened and that will happen that people take for granted. That people take for granted or don't give the necessary credit. There he goes again. Tell me, can you imagine a Mikel in the Pep Guardiola side? Just imagine, close your eyes for a second and imagine, John Obi Mikel in a Pep Guardiola tutor side. Just close your eyes for a minute and imagine. Just close your eyes for a minute and imagine John Mikel Obi, in a Guardiola tutor side. Yep, there we go. See that touch. Wait for the opposition midfielder to come and then, phew, he's gone. There we go. There we go, Mikel Obi. Such a special player, my brother. Special. And from a Nigerian perspective, the person that I think that will fill his boots, will be Ebenezer Akinsimiro. I've said it before, but I think Ebenezer Akinsimiro will be the one to, suit into his boots. So what do you think about John Mikel Obi, the video so far that you watched? How do you rate him? For me, I really, 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 really rate him because one thing is he's such a special, unique player in Nigeria in a Nigerian context. And even outside Nigerian context, he is special. Like you see, Rodri. Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. How many goals did he score? And that's one thing in Nigerian circles, we give grief to players that don't score goals. But Rodri has won the Ballon d'Or. How many goals did he score? But he contributed immensely to Spain, winning the Euros, and I think to Man City winning the treble as well. So I think John Mikel Obi is right up there. He's so good, so good. I'm happy for he had a very good career because sometimes you see some players that they have so much skill, so much flair, just like Austin Okocha, I think is a more skillful player. But I think due to some career decisions. And but to be fair to Jordi Okocha, was the appreciation of Nigerian players at that time, at his own time, was good, but it wasn't really at the height that it was when Mikel actually joined Chelsea. And I think some of the clubs he went to as well, Frankfurt wasn't, you know, historical club for in Germany, but I don't think they were ever really that club that was punching, at top of the German Bundesliga to win Bundesliga titles, to compete for the Champions League and things like that. Can you imagine if JJ Okocha, was, but joined Bayern Munich or joined Manchester United or joined the Chelsea, so you can imagine what we could have achieved. So happy that John Mikel Obi, his talent at least measured up to what he achieved. So the video was seeing such an amazingly talented player. I know in the previous video I did, when I talked about how good he was, and I said he is better than Rodri, and I maintain that the prime Mikel Obi is better than Rodri now that everyone celebrates. Someone said use a word I wouldn't use on here, but basically trying to say I don't know what I'm talking about. But for me, 100%, John Mikel Obi, so good, such a special player. At this point, we've come to the end of this reaction video. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. So if you enjoyed this reaction, if you would like to see me do similar videos as well, let me know the players you would want me to react to in the comment section. And as I usually say, do have a splendid rest of your day. Stay well and stay blessed.